All right, I wanted to take a minute here to go over how you can kind of make money pretty fast in this game. It's not like the other Assassin's Creeds where you can actually go and buy property, and have that income coming in pretty fast. You can actually do that pretty early in a lot of the other games. And when I say fast, I'm kind of putting that in quote because it's still going to take a little time to earn money in this game. But there's a little trick to it. What you want to do is after you come into London and you clear out Whitechapel, which technically is the tutorial, and you get your train, and then the train tells you, okay, well, here is your missions. There are three type of missions. There's the story missions. There's the little challenge missions, which are these little reds or activities, what do you even call them? And then you have like the other little car hijacks, stuff like that. Okay. So what you want to do is after you get to Whitechapel, all cleared out, you want to, and you get your train, you want to go to the, uh, I guess, seller, store manager, whatever you want to call it, shop, and get a treasure map and buy the treasure map for Whitechapel. Okay. Because you want to go and you want to get all of the chests. All right. There were 25 chests here in Whitechapel. As you can see on our little default diagram over here, there were 2 gold chests and 25 white chests. Now, out of those white chests, we got a lot of crafting materials. We got a lot of money. Okay. And we got some patterns. And also you get XP. All right. So what happens is we're going to use all that to buy a couple of things. You're going to have enough when you go to your gang upgrades. Okay, don't do like I did. I'm giving you the reverse of what I did, so just bear with me. You want to buy these 3 first. Okay? You want black market affiliation, you want black market ties, and you want city takeover because the city takeover, everything else costs less money in your gang upgrades, which means you won't pay as much for these as I had to. All right? Now, I haven't done many missions at all. I got all this before I started clearing out other side missions in Lambeth. All right. The only other thing I did in Whitechapel is I did the carriage, these carriage hijacks, cargo hijacks, whatever. There were 3 here in Whitechapel, and I did them in Whitechapel. That's it. I grabbed one from over here, but what happens is if you don't have this area stronghold unlocked, then you have to drive it all the way back to Whitechapel. So make sure if you're going to do more cargo hijacks that you have the area, the stronghold and everything unlocked. Okay. But to me, that wasn't a big deal. So what I did was I went back to the shop and bought 2 more treasure maps. I bought the City of London and I bought Lambeth. And as you can see here in City of London, I pretty much grabbed all of the chests except for the ones in red, except for the ones in the, I guess what we call our side missions. Everything else I grabbed. All right. So I got 44 out of 65 in City of London, and I have 505 goldens. And that's giving me plenty of money. Plenty of money to buy everything I need to. Also, my skills, it gave me all these skills. This is all the skills I got just from treasure hunting. I haven't used any new skills from, I've only done a couple things in Lambeth. But if you're going to do this chest grinding, I guess is what you want to call it. Lockpicking 1 and lockpicking 2, you have to have. And then come over here and grab Scavenger 1 and Scavenger 2. That's pretty much all you need. And you're going to get more crafting resources, and you're going to be able to unlock a couple of things that are already locked and in your way. You also get, which I haven't really taken a lot of time with, is this crafting. Look at this. I've almost got all my crafting stuff already. I'm just missing a couple. I think a couple of these are from missions. These are hidden probably in other chests from around. But I didn't get any, like when we go to Lambeth, I've only got 29 out of 40. And like I said, look, see the ones in red? I haven't gotten these ones in red yet. I've pretty much got everything out here. Yeah, see, I don't have anything other than what's in red. And of course, making videos, I have to wait until I do that, and then I'll get them. But that'll pretty much unlock that. And then you can keep going back to your train every 30 minutes or so and get your money out of there. And I think the last one I did, I got 15,000 out. And if you look at some of these others, let's go back to gang upgrades. You have your L heist, your shell company, which gives you more money for all activities. But the rate of income, which is the last one here, increases the money deposited by 25%. These at the end increase how much goes in there. So this is 500 every 30 minutes, increases the save capacity by 500. Then, of course, these others do the same, 500 and 500, 500 and 500. Another one, and the last one, of course, increases the income by 1,000 every 30 minutes and the maximum save capacity by 1,000. So the last time it said my train was full, I had 15,000. I think almost 16,000. I should have gotten the city takeover a lot sooner, but you know what? I just didn't look at it. I didn't pay attention. So my advice, the very first things you need to do after you do Whitechapel, grab the treasure map, go get all the treasure, buy these 3, and then start unlocking these. If you want to go and get the rate of income first, that's up to you, but you really need at least 2 or 3 of this last column before you get rate of income, so you actually have a lot of money coming in, and then you can raise it by 25%, and it's going to be a big deal at that point. But I have plenty of money. The only thing I got to do now is get this one, which now is kind of, I'm going to get it, but I'm kicking myself I didn't get that first. I didn't even think about it, you know? But that's pretty much how I got a lot of money and already unlocked a bunch of stuff. And of course, like I said, my skills. These are all skills I got from just doing the first part of the story, which I'm only about 14% done. And all this right here, after I'm going to unlock, I think, Lambeth and City of London. Probably by the time I finish City of London, all this, I'm more than likely I'll have ready to go. More than likely. The only thing I don't understand, by the way, is the stealth takedowns from the air assassination. Like, I don't see the double air assassination. You know? Anyway, that's way off topic of what we're talking about, but there you go. That's how I got all my money pretty fast. And by I mean pretty fast, I mean it took me about 30 minutes to get all the chests in Whitechapel, and I think a couple hours to do City of London and Lambeth. These areas are not that far apart. What I pretty much do, like if I go back to City of London here, I start here in the corner and I just clockwise it or counterclockwise it. If you want to go this way, it doesn't really matter, but just go that way. And once you get one chest, it goes pretty fast. Like if we go down here in Lambeth, let's look down here. So we do this one. Here's a chest. Here's 2 chests. We go over here. Here's a chest. Look at these chests right here, all close together right here. And then like you do these 2, you come over here, you do this one, you do this one, boom. By the time you're done, you have all the chests. So there you go. That's how I got money. That's what you should do to plan out your play at first to maximize the money that you earn while playing.